I'ma talk about some economics. Supply and demand graphs, yeah, you know we got it. Curve shifting left and right like Batman down in Gotham. When I'm done with this verse, you'll get it, yeah, I promise. Supply slopes up and the demand slopes down. This helps producers discover the correct amount. Q and P are equal and production is moving well. So now it's time for everyone to buy and sell. Supply and demand helps the economy run. The point we want is called the equilibrium. Let's talk about the business cycle. Can't go backward, left to right, that's the business cycle standard. At the peak, there is high inflation, but everyone has a job throughout the nation. In the trough, there is low inflation, but there's unemployment from low wages. Movement from trough to peak is called an expansion. Real GDP rises, have you living in a mansion. Movement from peak to trough is called a contraction. Before it gets worse, we need government action.
I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bonds cause I'm the federal. Which lowers the money supply, yeah, to lower the interest rate, yeah, which raises investment, yeah, to create more demand, yeah, defeating recession. I got flash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 millions from the tax demand. Increasing income to raise disposable, increasing spending, raising 80. That builds GDP, yeah, GDP, talking real GDP. GDP, how we measure the economy.
Okay, you talking straight AP economics, straight AP economics. Okay, hey, yeah. Shout out to Fifth Period. Shout out to Mr. Clifford. Hey, DJ, turn me up. Little bit more. PPC, let me tell you about this graph. Points on the curve are efficient to the max, yeah, to the max. Two goods are gonna be produced, and this graph will give you all the possibilities. Let's move on to the money supply curve. I'll tell you how it works if you don't say a word. When the Fed buys big, bonds you shift to the right. When the Fed sells small bonds, you shift to the left. Yeah.
The concept that we all like to know is the foreign exchange market. Foreign exchange market, which has exchange rates, the prices at which currencies go to trade. But when that currency becomes more valuable in terms of other currencies, economics say appreciates. And when that currency is less valuable, economics say it depreciates. Depreciation, inflation, and unemployment is how we keep the economy going around. Two concepts run hand in hand. Lowering unemployment leads to higher inflation and vice versa, which is the Phillips curve. And in the Phillips curve you have the short run, which represents the negative relationship between unemployment and inflation rate. Wait, that's not all you have. The ADS Model 2 and the short run curve and the shift in aggregate demand leads to movement along the Phillips curve.
Wait, what? I'm not hearing anything.